Good, ready, and boom. Suddenly he's got negative 65 reasons because, oh my god, we're being besieged by one troop that can't actually do anything on a level 3 fort. It's so cheesy. Tastes delicious, like dinner. And now we get to declare a one-on-one war. And honestly, even if that troop died, I wouldn't really care. An army career. Yep. Military tradition, always. Okay, we only have that one guy. Unfortunately, Zedek is the only one with actual siege pips. And I can't unassign him. But we've been gaining a fair bit of army tradition lately, so as soon as we get caught up on Miltech, I'm excited to actually start rolling some new generals with better stats. We could also just intentionally get this army killed to free up the leader. That's a waste of manpower, though. Damn that beard! You almost thought Kratos was streaming. It is getting pretty long, man. I like it a lot. I do think I need to learn a little bit more about how you're supposed to actually trim it, because trimming beards is just not something I have a huge amount of experience with, and it's definitely looking a little bit weird. A little too long in the front, I think. They were thinking about sieging down my fort, or my provinces. I need more money so I can actually build a fort in this province. Also, I think we will get rid of the fort in Mosul. Although we now own Sinjar as well, and that's not protected by anything. He moved his capital to Baghdad, which is pretty reasonable, I have to say. Who else can we attack while we're using this one condottieri stack? I think we can force him to not defend Shervin either. Age bonus. Free war taxes. Aggressive expansion impact. Allows transfer subject at half cost. Ability to fabricate claims bordering claims. What do you guys prefer? Will the general provide a siege bonus? I don't believe so, because he's not technically part of the war. He's not hostile to the province, but maybe. Let's find out. Awesome. Wait. Yeah. That makes Biapis the war leader. Even though Biapis is not hostile to this country. That's so weird. So by doing that, it pauses my siege. It makes it so that I can't do the siege. That's funny. Very strange. Have you ever used transfer subject in a peace deal? Yeah. Best countries to use it on in the first stage are Naples and Norway. And sometimes even Sweden. Those are the prime go-tos, though. Naples and Norway. Alright, so we're coming in from this direction so we can occupy a few more provinces down here. Our condottieri guy is not happy with our contract. He thinks that we haven't done a good job. It's weird. Apparently we have access all the way around that way. Am I still paying for being over the relationship limit with Timurids? No, I'm not. Not funny that the Timurids are even giving me access. We just stay here, wait for the fort to fall. Right, on this topic of can purchasability, what do you guys think? Does it work on Burgundy? Yeah, you can steal personal union members, but you gain them as vassals. They don't become PUs. I don't know. Is there even a subject we could theoretically use it on nearby? Not really. Aggressive expansion impact is also quite nice, but we have like no issue with that because we haven't really expanded yet. So we'll take the war taxes because we have an emote for that. Gotta cancel the contract with Biapis fairly soon. There's that fort fallen. I don't think we actually want to fight this guy, so let's just peace out before he has a chance to take that fort, hopefully. Unfortunately, the only province that Iraq has a claim on is this, and this is not something that we currently occupy. So the primary goal for this is really just to make some money and grow a little bit. We could take a province for ourselves just to keep on expanding into new states. I don't want to go too crazy. What are the provinces that we actually need for the achievement? We need anything this far over? We need to go to here. So we need half of it. I think we take this, we release that as a... Well, that's not a province we can release a subject from. Crap. I don't have to siege that fort again. I think we create another subject down here. Let's take these two, and let's take Samawat. Let's just chance this. Don't take it. Thank you. Let's get this transferred to Iraq. Take that and these two. All your money. War ups. Chance your trade power. Good stuff. Okay, so he got his claim, and then the reason I took this is because we're going to cancel military access to the Timurids. And then we're going to release Basra out of Wasit. They will be Shia. It's alright. And then we're going to grant them that province of Khoikhis. Then we're going to talk to Basra, tell them to also be supportive, except not really. I want them all siege focused. And they're a little bit disloyal-ish, potentially, but nothing too major. And Iraq has some debt. We could pay off 23 ducats, which is only one loan. Also, we recently, stole land from him, so that's why he's mad. Now that we have some money, let's go ahead and build a fort in... It'd be better to build the fort in a mountain, but I don't want this fort in Mosul. Forts should be movable, man. Arumba, you likely know it, but you can double-click on the bar by the achievement and it will highlight the provinces needed, even when you close the tab. Really? I don't think I knew that. Oh, so even if you close it. I mean, I knew about clicking on it once. Apparently it's not even a double click, it's just don't click again and it stays highlighted. Huh. I didn't know that. Moving forts? Well, because in the past, Paradox has said that forts aren't necessarily representative of castles. They are representative of defensive fortifications. Defensive fortifications are mobile. Forts are not. So, Alright, so we gained another subject, which means that we have gained 2 more force limit, which we're going to immediately turn into probably 2 more cavalry because we have some economy and we want to be effective with our force limit. And if there's any argument for cavalry, it's in the early game, not in the late game. So let's get 2 more cav. Mushasha is no longer a valid rival. It's shocking. And we need to cancel our condottieri contract with you before you can get mad. Okay, we were looking to attack you. Mazarandan is willing to defend him. I think we probably just turn right around and do that trick again. This time, though, let's not send this leader, because I want to have him for sieges. Let's have Solaire do it. The Opus is currently occupied, but that's totally fine. Hopefully. This guy's going to pull in this one, and that's it. He's currently got 29 reasons to defend his ally, and we arrive in December of 16th. General Solaire just died, sadly. Well, that's disappointing. And the trick works yet again. Once we get through the land, we can get some military access. It's like our subjects is trying to get picked off. Let's tell them all to be supportive for now and just attach themselves to something so they hopefully don't get killed. Maybe we can scare this guy into... Let's see, January 31st. We'll be there. Can you hold for 2 days? Or two phases? Possibly. Possibly. Losing some diplo points by keeping this military access request up, but we needed to get through, so. Playing as Sunni kind of reminds me of, like, you know, being a horde, except you don't actually have to only fight in flat terrain. Which is quite nice. Like, there's no major penalty for not fighting in flatland. Arbadil is trying to sneak through. Let's cancel that access now. This is why I want that fort there. Just to protect the whole region from being traversed. We have this fort. Does not actually project anywhere because he only has these 2 provinces. And Iraq has no zone of control. I'd like a fort in his capital, though. If we had a fort here, which I'm building, and a fort in Baghdad, that's going to lock this whole area down. Just need to make some money. War taxes! Yeah! We have an emote for that. Sweet! Thank you, guys. Chat could just be, like, streaming by and I would never notice, but because of the emote, we're good. So hold on, you're telling me Jake was a vassal for, like, 150 years? Why? It's way easier to just take your capital to, like, 45 development and then just win. Why not just win? You know, just like EU Ming or something. And for whatever reason, they just love carpet sieging your vassal instead of carpet sieging you. Don't know why. Not gonna complain though. Alright, this war now is about trying to get our prestige up so that we can either placate subjects that are unruly or, if necessary, help our aggressive expansion to tick down because we are starting to grow a little bit. So we're hoping to separate piece Mr. whatever his guy's name is so that he can, you know, just stop being mad. I don't know, make money. We can get up to like 17 prestige per separate piece with an OPM, which is massive. Considering that this doesn't have zone of control, let's not loot that too much. Here's our fort. Just gained National Manpower plus 15 and Land Force Limit plus 20%. So suddenly we have even more. Let's go talk to Arbadil. We currently only have 4 relationship slots. We've got subject, 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 and the Ottomans. That's it. I don't want to go over that. But yeah, influence ideas would have been really nice. Would have been amazing. You'd like totally vassalize this guy right now. He's got cores. They kind of conflict with Kara's cores, though. He's only 3 development, which is, like, perfect. Nah, we need prestige. Unfortunately, he has no rivals, though. So we'll force his religion, take war reps. We will not take his money, because it's just not worth a war score. We'll demand transfer trade, not because we care about the trade, but because it gives us prestige. We'll annul his alliances. They can give up claims. 13 prestige for an OPM. It's not too bad. It's not actually willing to agree to it, though. It's fine. Rather than wait for him to agree to full annexation, let's just peace out now for a little bit less. He can keep that one province. I'm not scared of him. Let's see. Are we gonna get stuck up here if I do this? Possibly, but I think I can get unblack flagged if I need to. Arumba, when would you take the economic idea? I don't like economic ideas personally. I think that it's a very poor idea group. I do think economic has a place, especially in multiplayer, because it can allow you to turn on policies that are very good, but beyond that, I don't know. I personally think that it's just not that strong of an idea group when compared to the other options. Mushasha is currently fighting all of the things, which is great, because if he dies, then we can attack whoever exists afterwards. Looks like Akyunu killed Bitless. Kara still has quite a few more cores. On Timurids and on Akyunu. Akyunu is still allied to the Ottomans, which is annoying. There's only one more core for 8 development with Iraq, so I think I might start integrating him if we can get his opinion up again. What idea group are you planning on taking next? Probably influence. I mean, influence and humanist and administrative, like, they're all going to fit really well into this whole conquesty type area. Sure that Kandar is up. Akinlu is fighting Georgia and apparently called the Ottomans in. He just keeps on, like, cheesing the Ottomans. He keeps calling the Ottomans into wars, promising him territory along the coast, and then never giving him anything. It's very sneaky. Almost like a real player. Yeah, I don't like it. Bum, 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 bum. Oh no! Our general that we got from the nobles recently is dead. Got like one more idea to go on military, and then we can start doing mil tech and start rolling new generals. Mesoredandian attacked Arbadil. They cite reconquest. It's fine. Don't really need to get involved with any of this. Did I see that right? Castile is now being attacked by Liège. Oh my god. Castile, this is like the worst game I think I've ever seen him have. He's just getting brutalized. We have too many diplo points. That means it's time to integrate people. And also possibly do development. Mosul is relatively inexpensive to develop. We don't have prosperity there. But it's got good trade goods, so... We get the burghers loyal first? No. We grant them land? No. Well, we'll just do a couple clicks then. Trade expansion. Cool. Am I going to convert the subject? I would if we had no issues with aggressive expansion and spare prestige. Right now we're not capped on prestige, so it's not a big deal. Basra can be Shia. It's fine. We'll convert him at some point. He can just be the wrong religion. Besides, I think the land in this area is... It's all Shia anyway. So forcing him to become Sunni is just going to cause problems in his country. He's not going to be able to do anything for us. I kind of like him to be useful. Okay, we got to find a way to attack Akinlu. That needs to happen. Ottomans, you need to stop being friends with him. He's clearly taking advantage of you. He's clearly an untrustworthy piece of crap. I don't like it. 6 reasons to defend him. Kandar defends him. Karaman defends him. Okay. Yeah, I see we're getting close on Diplo. Ah, shoot, we are at Diplo point cap. I was trying to be thrifty and not waste monarch points on development that we don't need to develop, but apparently I failed. Sin jar. Just spent like 200 points. We can't get innovativeness, so there's really no point paying early. Instead of paying early, I can just take 3 dev. We can wait a little bit longer. Okay. Ah. Found someone we can attack. Alright. We're going to move towards legalism by 25 if we attack this guy. So we might as well take this money. We're going to debase currency for 53 ducats. Then we're going to use this click. Go down to 50. Then we're going to declare. Go back up to 75. Now we were only losing a little bit of it, and we get to make some money out of it.